Kansas City Chiefs get some great wide receiver news today, some not so great wide receiver news today, and a lot of wide receiver rumors are floating out there. Here to make sense of it all, I'm Daniel Booth here with your Chiefs news of the day. If you are new to this channel, we discuss Chiefs every single day. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and join in the conversation in the comment section below. So let's start with the good news today. If you have not heard, the best news that we could get about the future of the Kansas City Chiefs is that Rashee Rice had successful LCL surgery. The repair is done to that hamstring, and he is going to make a full recovery. Now, the good news, obviously, is that he's going to be 100% again one day. When we all saw that injury, I looked at that, and I thought that could have been potentially career crippling. Pardon the expression crippling, but career sort of like it could have derailed his career. You know, it could have really caused some damage, and he might not ever be 100% again. So that's really, really good news that he is expected to make a full recovery. Obviously, do we want him back tomorrow on the squad? Yes, we do. Were we all hoping that he was not going to need surgery when we saw him walking around? Yes, we are. Are we all disappointed that this is the hand that the Kansas City Chiefs have been dealt with constant injuries this season? Yes, we are. But let's take the good with the bad, and the good being that Rashee Rice is going to make a full recovery, and hopefully, they're being mum about it, hopefully be back by the playoffs, because right now we obviously have a depleted wide receiver core. I don't know what Sky Moore is still doing on this team, quite frankly. No offense to that young man, but this is the NFL. It's not for long when you can't play, and he cannot simply get on the field, even though we have a completely depleted team. So that's the good news of the day, that the Rashee Rice got surgery, that he's back on the road to healing, and hopefully he can be back by the playoffs. Remember, though, he still has a suspension coming at some point. I doubt the NFL would just suspend him now. Wouldn't that be great? You're suspended while you're on the IR. That would be pretty awesome. Okay, bad news of the day is this one. The Kansas City Chiefs are obviously out of the running for Davante Adams. I don't know if everyone heard this today. The Chiefs are officially out of the race for Davante Adams. It may be bad news to some of you Kansas City Chiefs fans. I think that it's good news. I did not want Davante Adams on this team. Call me crazy, but I did not think that I wanted to spend that kind of money for a short-term fix. We have Hollywood Brown, Xavier Worthy, and Rashee Rice potentially coming back next year. That is a 1-2-3 amazing punch. And so, therefore, I did not necessarily want Davante Adams on this team. Call me crazy as you may be. But Chiefs need draft picks. And because of Patrick Mahomes' salary, because he's a $500 million man, we have to rely on draft picks. We are going to lose, most likely, Nick Bolton. We are going to lose some players that we love. We lost Ladarius Sneed because of Patrick Mahomes' contract. That is coming home to roost, and so therefore I do not want to be trading away a bunch of draft picks for a one-year fix, despite the fact that we are going for a three-peat. Now, there is a big rumor out there, two big rumors out here. This is the first one, talking about this one. The big rumor out here is that with Rashee Rice going down, that T. Higgins is playing on the franchise tag this year in Cincinnati, and that he could be dealt to the Kansas City Chiefs. And, and unicorns and leprechauns are real. This is not going to happen, Kansas City Chiefs fans. I just hate to break it to you. The Cincinnati Bengals hate the Kansas City Chiefs. They are trying to find their stride, and there is absolutely no way they are going to give the Kansas City Chiefs T. Higgins in the middle of the year when they are trying to beat the Kansas City Chiefs and go to the Super Bowl. So one of these trade rumors that everyone's talking about, T. Higgins, and it's lofty to think about, it's fun to think about, not going to happen. Also not going to happen this year. Nick Wright believes another reunion will happen between Chiefs and a former player, and that reunion is going to be Mr. Tyreek Hill. Now, I don't know how I'd feel about Tyreek Hill coming back. I mean, he's made some really boneheaded comments about Patrick Mahomes. Remember when he was rated the number one player in the NFL? He basically said, yeah, I'm a better player than Patrick Mahomes. He can't do what I do. And then he also said that Tua was just as good as talented as Mahomes. Now, of course, he's got to say that, but Tyreek Hill kind of making some boneheaded statements. Is it enough to alienate himself from the Kansas City Chiefs fan base? Would I like to see him back in the red and gold? Sure. But this is another rumor that's out there that because Tyreek Hill was on Twitter kind of trolling Miami fans about a potential trade back to the Kansas City Chiefs, and now Nick Wright throwing fuel on that fire with his comments that he thinks that Tyreek Hill could be headed back to the Kansas City Chiefs. Would it be awesome with Kareem Hunt and Tyreek Hill and a reunion of 2018? We're getting the band back together, man. Getting the band back together. Yeah, that'd be awesome. But I really don't think it's going to happen. So bad news is the Kansas City Chiefs, I believe, are going to be forced to play with the hand they are dealt, with the wide receivers that they have been dealt. Could they find someone out there? Yes, but I don't believe that a big star player like an Amari Cooper is on the way to the Kansas City Chiefs. I just don't think that the other teams are going to allow it. But the good news is, of course, that Mr. Rashee Rice is back, and he's not back, but he got back from surgery, and he will make a full recovery. And one day we will see Hollywood Brown and Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy all lining up and being that 1-2-3 punch that we had hoped that we were going to have in the preseason. What do you think, Chiefs fans? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. As always, go! Oh, there it is. Yeah, all right. Go Chiefs. I love this hat. Go Chiefs.